I couldn't tell that was a mirror for I realized I don't see me, so it's not a mirror. Anyway, so as you might be able to tell, I'm half Italian. And that means when I went through puberty, I was a bit hairier than other girls, as us Mediterranean ladies tend to become a bit more furry. And that was hard, you know, when I was in gym, in middle school, the kids would call me names. They would call me like a monkey or like gorilla girl. To be fair, I was throwing my poop at them. Neither here nor there. Last year, at the age of 35, I came out as a lesbian. But you know, it's hard coming out in your 30s, especially on this end of the 30s, and especially in LA. But a lot of people who I've, you know, come out to, they want to know, like, how did you know, or what are the signs, which I think is kind of rude. I mean, nobody asks straight people that. Oh, what are the signs you're heterosexual? Well, I woke up one morning and burned down Calabasas with my gender reveal party. A lot of people also want to know your coming out story to your family, which I also think is rude, because it's a very private, personal thing. So anyway, here's mine. I decided to do it over the holidays, because my whole thing, thank you. My whole family is together, convenient. So I had my mom, my grandma, my aunt, my uncle, and my cousins. And so I gathered them all in the kitchen, and I just wanted to say, like, hey guys, you know, I don't want to make a big deal of it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I identify as a lesbian now, like, hope that's okay, etc. My mom put her hand on my shoulder and said, oh honey, I'm bisexual. And I was like, oh, that's a new thing to learn about my mom, interesting. But then my aunt comes up and goes, I'm bisexual too. And I'm like, okay, this is getting weird. And my uncle comes up and goes, well, actually, I've also always been attracted to men and women. Now I'm starting to get a little mad. Because I'm like, this is about me. And now it's turned into some kind of queer Spartacus. And I was like, this is really interesting and unusual, I think. I mean, what about grandma? Like, does anyone know? And they're like, well, I don't know, but Golden Girls is on and she's in there licking the TV. I'm an only child, and kind of sucks to be an only child and still not be your mom's favorite kid. Swear she likes the imaginary friend better. No, I'm kidding. My mom is actually obsessed with me, which is great. She's my biggest fan, and I love her, and she drives me insane, and it's, you know, it's the typical codependent mother-daughter relationship that we all have in our 30s. And I took her to SeaWorld for her birthday because she loves fish and penguins, and it was wonderful. But we were in the gift shop, and I saw a little rock that had like a Gemini symbol on it. I'm a Gemini. And I was like, oh look, the rock, you know, it has a Gemini symbol. And she looks at me and she goes, you're a Gemini! And I go, yeah. And she's like, well, what are the chances of that? I'm like, 1 in 12. So, you know how gift stores work. People make stuff at factories and then they send them in boxes to SeaWorld. What my mom thinks happens is that there's spy cameras following me everywhere around I go. And then as soon as I'm approaching the store, they're like, she's coming! Get him out! But yeah, so since I came out, I started seeing a therapist, and he's awesome, and I love him, but he really, really wants all of my problems to be gay trauma. And I'm like, dude, I've only been out for a year. I haven't had time to be traumatized. I really think he's just sitting in his office hoping, like, he's sitting there thinking, one day someone's gonna call her a dyke, then it's my time to shine.